MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's on to Game 5 of the National League Championship Series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, they're down 3-1, so it's do or die time now. That's not a good place to be, obviously, but we do see some teams play their best when their backs are up against the ropes. The key is to just take it one game at a time and not worry about how many more wins you need.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Chris Martin will do the pitching with a trip to the World Series on the table.
Leading off tonight for Pittsburgh, the shortstop, Alan Trammell.
First pitch on its way. Alan Trammell is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one.
First pitch, 7-0.
Comes set and the 0-1. Line drive to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Plate now, Joe Morgan, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 delivery popped him up. McCovey waits on it, makes the play, one away.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 0-1 on its way. Step on the bag for one.
That's four. The third baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2, here it is. Strike three called, and the inning is over. Pirates leave one. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. So coming to the plate, Chris Martin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Reds, the pitcher, Chris Martin.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
The 0-1 pitch. Runner breaks for third. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off the second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Into the upper deck, and gone.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
third.
Here's the pitch.
Freddie Freeman.
Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting fourth, no left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
The center fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
The bouncer to the left side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
batting fifth.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer, on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Williams is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Reds do push across a couple on this two-run home run. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
Billy Williams checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. And with 2 away, here's a look at our updated playoff brackets. And the question on everyone's mind is, will we be able to punch our first ticket to the World Series after tonight's ball game? Pudge Rodriguez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're down 2-0. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Into the box, Willie McCovey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Trammell grabs it cleanly. On to first, a double play.
That's not the guy you're going to see double up very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Trammell's got it. Throw on to the first baseman Murray, and that retires the side. None left for Cincinnati. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Larry Walker. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify. Oh, meanwhile, how about that for a play? Laying out to take away a hit. Wow. Here's the first pitch to him. Babe Ruth comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging the club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Alan Trammell, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it, and that retires the side. Down in. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Chris Martin.
The pitcher, Chris Martin.
Back up the middle. And that is through into center, a base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second half of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Trammell brings it in to Morgan at the bag. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far.
The first baseman.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Now a hard liner, but foul. Drilled down the line. Throw on to the first baseman, Murray, and that retires the side. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Rounded down the third baseline. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
The left fielder, 1.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Juan Soto.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Morgan on at first, nobody out. And another foul ball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Digging in, Mike Schmidt. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
from the stretch.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Cody Bellinger. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. He pulls this one into right. Walker is there to put it away for route number 1.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Out in front of it, strike 1. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Now at the plate, Dave Kingman. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. His 2nd home run of the series. As the Bucs have struck for a run, it's now a 2-1 score.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
In now, Budge Rodriguez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss as they get ahead of Pudge now, 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Standing in now, Larry Walker. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. That's lifted the other way out to left. Bellinger will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Babe Ruth.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Babe Ruth. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And this will be fouled away. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Bucks draw a bit closer on this.
Leading up for the Reds.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. So digging in now, Willie McCovey. Pitch coming. Here it is. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone! So it's a two-run shot to right center. His 7th of this series as the Reds have opened up a 4-1 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. This is line to left. Soto is there, and he has it for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So here's the Reds pitcher, Chris Martin. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a fastball is in there for strike 1. Left center, base hit. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu takes this the other way to right. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first? Ready once again, Freddie Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
4 runs, 8 hits. 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Fouled away. Ready with the 1-1. This one's down to third. Gloved by Schmidt. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 4-1 Reds. So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan. Red skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And it's fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
Popped him up. Kingman has room in foul territory. 1 down.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Ready for another shot now. Joe Morgan. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Infield in all around. Here's the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Windup and the 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Juan Soto is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Down the third baseline. Another one sent foul. Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. To second for one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Bucks go down quietly. Marco Gonzalez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 10.
Bottom of the sixth inning now, and digging in is the outfielder Cody Bellinger. 0-1 the count. The pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Quick throw to first by Morgan, and that's the first out.
Now batting, center fielder.
In now for the Reds, Giancarlo Stanton. For his career in this matchup, he's gone 2 for 5. He's taken him deep once. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Center fielder looking up. Gone! Solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His first homer here in the series as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the fourth to leave the yard so far.
Matty B, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, Hero. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. And this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
This one's down to third. Schmidt has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First delivery to him on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Walker will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. 4-5. Stepping in, Mike Schmidt. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
To the plate now, Eddie Murray. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fouled off. Hard liner to center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Oh, and he misses it. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pudge Rodriguez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Ooh, that was some gas.
Uh-oh, hold that thought as this one is deep down the line in left, hooking, but it's a fair ball, home run.
Now batting, right fielder.
No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Hit down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home. Stepping up to the plate, Willie McCovey. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Left fielder looking up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Roy. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Solo home run there for Aaron Judge. His 2nd home run of the series, as it is now 7-3. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, Matty D. How about D-Row? This is one of the better ballparks to hit in the world. The Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Ball flies out of this place.
Great American small park. We used to watch guys like Adam Dunn and Jay Bruce hit monster bombs in this yard. I'm not surprised at all with what we saw today.
He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of this series as they open it up to 8-3. DJ LeMahieu will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Reset and the pitch. A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left. His 2nd of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Aaron Bummer comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Gone! That's back-to-back-to-back-to-back-to-back 5 straight home runs. You got to be kidding. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. His 4th long ball of this series, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Up next from Cincinnati, the left fielder.
So here's Cody Bellinger. There it goes. And are you kidding me? Pencil it into the history books. Another home run. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. His 4th long ball of this series as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Now batter, center fielder.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton as he lifts it in the air to right field. Jones is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 1. Tommy Kingley enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. At the plate, Dave Kingman, who could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The batter.
Digging in, Carlos Correa. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On a line, that's a base hit. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy.
And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's in there. Base hit. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Now both runners on the move. In there, now the throw. Not in time, and how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled away. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Reds 12 and the Pirates 3. Now at the plate, Andrew Jones. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First offering on its way. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Line to the right side. But a foul ball. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. First pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Judge. And he makes the catch in the corner. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
The last at bat, Eddie B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
0-1 pitch on its way. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The first baseman, number 4, Freddie Freeman.
So 1 away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh and 1, here it comes. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. Way up into the moon deck and out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Here's another one that's drilled, this one to left. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, his second of the game as the blowout continues.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Chad Green comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate, Dave Kingman. back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Carlos Correa. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Kingman blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
Great piece of hitting here. Man on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Stepping in now, Willie McCovey. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Liam Hendricks enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 17.
Aaron Judge will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
At the plate now, Andrew Miller. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Oh, and he botches it. Judge rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further. Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. Pitches a cold strike, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. A 1 pitch on its way. High and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he's safe.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
And looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Williams has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. We've played 8 full. The Reds lead it 19-3. Coming to the plate now, Juan Soto. And obviously they'll need a 9th inning rally here if this series is going to make it to a Game 6. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Rob Nen takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. A reminder that post-game highlights will follow the conclusion of this playoff matchup, so stick around right after this one ends. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Mike Schmidt. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. 0-1 the count. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
So here's the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nin defying the odds and still playing at a right. He struck him out, and that'll do it as they've won this series, so they'll move on.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
Guys, he really helped lead his team to victory in this one, especially on the offensive side of the scorecard. So let's go ahead and give him our nod as the top player of the game.
Well, they were setting them up for him, and he was knocking them down all game long, and he came through on more than one occasion and wound up finishing with 6 RBIs. I'd say that's a pretty good day's work.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our excellent crew, this is Matt Vasgersian saying so long. You've been watching the National League Championship Series. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store. But Shohei Ohtani will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Mario Cortez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Slow roller out to short. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Up next for the Rays, Roberto Garcia. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. No balls and a strike to count. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. 276 the average coming in for him. 22 home runs and 74 RBIs. Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. And there are our umpires. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Rays strand a pair.
Let's play ball.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Ricky Lombardo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Comes set. Now the pitch. And look out. That's the 3rd batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem.
That got him. First base.
The center fielder, Kenneth.
Stepping in, Jackie Ray. He was hitless in the shutout last night. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0.
Jackie Ray.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
In now, Michael Sandberg, as with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. 2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Mario Cortez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Not a good at bat from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3 and... All set for the start of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Roberto Garcia. Bryant is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Matt Olson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be the catcher, Sandy Leon. Fielded cleanly. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Third inning, no score to this point. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the fourth, and standing in is the DH, Ricky Lombardo. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Again, another foul ball. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Now another 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So now to the plate, Clayton Pesky, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. The average coming in, 257, 26 home runs, and 69 runs batted in. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Shannon has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my...
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. All ready to go in the top of the fifth, and set to go is the second baseman, Jackie Ray. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Michael Sandberg is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's a pop-up now. Bryant is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit to first. Right to Bryant. And he'll step on the bag himself. And the top half of the sixth about to get started. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Roberto Garcia. The 0-1 on its way. Big swing at the knuckle curve. Gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Matt Olson is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Matt Olson goes down for out number 2 in the top half. To the plate now, Sandy Leon. Hit down the third base line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
No run, no run.
And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
Standing in now, Ricky Lombardo as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. At the plate, Clayton Pesky as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Lombardo at second with 2 down. And it's fouled away. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game. Ready now, Kenneth Shannon. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see, he currently ranks second in the AL in that department. Jackie Ray is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jackie Ray is the 2nd out in the 7th inning. Into the box now, Michael Sandberg as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Judge is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Rays go in order, 1-2. So stepping in, Mario Cortez. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Again with your best stuff right here.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Roberto Garcia is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
A little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Fouled off. 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay.
First here.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Sandy Leon is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. All set to start the 9th in this one. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Ricky Lombardo.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much.
3.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The New York Yankees pick up win number 107, best in the division. Shohei Ohtani records win number 16 on the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Josh Poole pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Aroldis Chapman strikes out the side to record.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Looking first at the American League East, the Tampa Bay Rays pounded out 17 hits in this one as they blew out Baltimore 10-2. The Toronto Blue Jays combined for 10 hits as a team as they were winners over